Okay, first of all, happy Halloween weekend, everyone. I've made one South Carolina quote hate video this week, but it was more of my typical humorous type crap. But today I want to do a little real talk about South Carolina, Tennessee. I just watched the real USC, better known as Gamecocks Rule Taters. Just watched his video, and he makes some very good points about this game. Very tough for a true freshman to come in his first ever start against his home state team, against a guy that he faced last year and got slung around like a rag doll, as Tater said. I will remind you, Tater, that Worley won that game and the state championship. I know this is a totally different setting. I get that. I'm just saying, you guys have used the hell out of that Worley versus Clowney game from last year, which has no bearing on this game whatsoever. So I just like to remind you guys who won that damn game. There is absolutely no doubt that you guys have a good defense, but I would not even put you in the same stratosphere as Alabama and LSU. Not yet. I will say your defense is probably the third, maybe fourth best we've seen this year. I'm not sure whether it's better than Georgia's or not. As far as this game goes, I agree. I think it's going to be a low-scoring, ugly game if Worley comes out and plays a bad game. But nobody on this planet has a clue how this kid's going to do. Odds and statistics and history say that he's probably going to come out and not set the world on fire. But then again, you never know. It's like Derek Dooley said, this kid has thrown a gazillion balls in his lifetime, and that matters. I know he's just a true freshman, but he threw it all over the field in high school, and most high school quarterbacks don't do that. The whole Spurrier not recruiting him crap, you know, I could give a crap less about that. That means nothing. Kiffin didn't want Taj Boyd. Look what he's doing at Clemson now, so give me a break. But I will get back to saying that I think this will be a ugly, low-scoring game, and I'm picking Tennessee to win 20-16, something in that neighborhood, 20. I think we'll win by 3 or 4 points. I think it would be a huge win, a win to get a large monkey off of Derek Dooley's back to shut a lot of people up. I'm not going to get into specifics about this game because it's all speculation. None of us really know what's going to happen. I'm sick to damn death of all the talk about the black jerseys, about the blackout, all that crap. Who cares? Put on fluorescent yellow jerseys if it makes you feel better about yourselves. Just get out there and win a damn game, boys. The color of a uniform would be the last thing on my mind right now if I was a Tennessee football player, injured or not. I've never been one to put a lot of stock in the whole "it's a night game at Neyland" comment. I don't think that makes one bit of difference. I don't think it makes a bit of difference to the outcome of this particular game. I mean, we're not talking about Death Valley at night. When I hear the term night game at insert stadium here, that's what you think of, places like Death Valley down in Baton Rouge. Tennessee is not well known for being a hard team to beat at home at night. Right now, Tennessee's not a hard team to beat at home at any time of day. They could play this friggin' game at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it may not matter. You know, Tennessee needs to find a way to run the ball this weekend. Taters made a comment that he wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get 100 yards of total offense this weekend. Dude, come on. Now, it wouldn't shock me if we don't get 100 yards rushing because you guys do have a pretty good run D. But 100 yards of total offense, give me a break, homeboy. I said this in the comments, and I believe it. I don't know that that's ever happened in my lifetime, a team holding us to under 100 total yards of offense. Maybe in a half. But Tennessee just needs to put their hard hats on and go to work this week. What the hell do you want? You haven't been in one of my videos in over a year. Anyway, Torrin Poole, Marlon Lane, Devin Young, Rajon Neal, Derek Rogers, Zach Rogers, Michael Rivera, Justin Worley. You guys all need to put up some numbers this week. I know it's going to be tough, but I got all the faith in the world in you. Play like there's no tomorrow, because there is no tomorrow. You don't get this win, you go into November needing to win every game, in my opinion. And that includes one at Arkansas. We know how tough that's going to be. Defensively, Justin Wilcox has done a good job, I think, this year, given what he's got. Sometimes these guys play lights out, and I'm tired of you looking at me. What's with the friggin' face makeup and all that shit anyway? Last time you were in a video, you didn't have that shit on. What's the deal? Frickin' mannequin heads. They're so mannequin heady. Temperamental, that's what I was trying to say. Oh, what, now you got a mind of your own? Whatever, dude. Defensively, we need to try and get after Connor. Whatever his last name is. Connor Shaw. Yeah. We need to get after Shaw. We need to shut their run game down. Double up on Alshon. Not let him be a part of the game. Like I said in the podcast last night, Jeffrey is the type of receiver that can be quiet the whole game. Won't have a catch. Won't hear a thing from him. And then bam. And then bam. Next thing you know, he's got 3 or 4 catches. 2 or 3 of them long for touchdowns. Kind of like Larry Fitzgerald. So, need to keep the clamps on this dude the entire game. Do what you can with Clowney. Take his legs out from underneath him. I'm not saying injure him. So get that shit out of your head. I'm saying take him out. Don't let him pressure Worley. Make the other guys do it. Got to get this win. I don't know what else to say. Go Vols. And you got anything to say? Yeah, that's what I thought. Go Vols.